one, at work, an incredibly strong senior team that was able to just say, go and look after yourself.
Yeah.
So that's number one. Availability of healthcare and related services is probably number two. And then the family piece, right? So they're probably the three building blocks that allowed me to get through those stages. And then, I mean, I don't talk a lot about my faith and spirituality, but back in the day, I actually trained to become a Christian minister.
Did you?
Turns out I accidentally built a business in the process of
Doing
thinking I
that.
was going to become a Christian pastor. But my faith has also been a very key part of my journey,
Mm.
and so different people have different belief systems. And I think that's another part of aspect of life when we talk about, mind, body, and soul or spirit, or however anyone likes to think about it. I think if you can be really intentional, is probably the key word, about where are the gaps in your life, and how are you filling them with the right things.
Mm.
And so for me, it was about leaning into or falling over, as I said, because you stumble, those kind of main things. I also, by the way, along the way, discovered I had terrible sleep apnea. So just a hot tip, if you don't sleep well, like nothing else happens. Like it's the end. So I had to go
Mm.
to a sleep doctor. So, unfortunately, this journey ends up looking like a really long list,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And I think that's kind of why I'm hunting around here, because it's like, well, I've got documents and lists, and and I think if it's the willingness, and honestly, it is bravery and courage, because none of this is easy. Talk about being an adult is the willingness to do hard things,
Mm.
because no one else is going to make you do it. But I think it's actually the willingness to do hard things repeatedly. You,
Mm.
you actually, like, you have to keep turning up. That's the hard bit, right? Going to a doctor once is easy,
Mm.
because you've been cajoled into it, or you've just said fine. But actually turning up again and again and again until you're better, that's the long game. And so I'm really passionate about that. And for me, that's about the internal narrative. It's the stories you tell yourself. And are you looking to reclaim a story? Are you looking to write a new one?